This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Kickoff for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
37-yard line.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, wide open.
Oh,
touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 47 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 7, Seahawks 0. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for St. Louis.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
That
25-yard line.
You got that bullshit off. You won't get it off again, bum ass.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Russell Wilson.
Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again.
Oh, shit.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Yes.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting.
You friends with her?
15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
She's cool. I mean, Navi's cool people.
The This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Manavi's cool people, man.
The tackle there by Quan Alexander.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that
Why you
as
say,
an action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll run the screen with Carson, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run, as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of
maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
7-yard line.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny.
Rashad Penny, the ball carrier.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Niners 7, Seahawks nothing.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is right through.
That ties the game at 7. Jason Myers to kick.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, nothing dramatic, just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
A gain of 13.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
Mostert.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Quandre Diggs on the...
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
The 49er ball carrier. He was taken down by K.J. Wright.
On second down, Mostert. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First
on play action, now Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. On first down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Penny, the first down carry. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's tackled at.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Brings up second and 9.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A third down gain of 19.
At the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Carson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
For another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The tackle by Eric Armstead. From the 40 now on second down. Wilson. And this one's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Being chased out left. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get
that was first down, man. Come on.
Someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
That's first down. First down. Come on. Give me mine, man.
Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Mohamed Sanu. Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for San Francisco.
Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. And his throw.
Yo, he hit me, ref. What's up with that?
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now Wilson on 3rd down. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. There he goes.
My fault. My fault. My fault.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Niners 14, Seahawks 7. Mitch Wishnowsky.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Shit, it's bullshit.
On 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77. And Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. He only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short. In fact, he played the equivalent of 4 full seasons out of those 7 that he played because of injuries. But he was first-team All-Pro 5 times, led the league in rushing twice, and still holds the record for kickoff return average this many years after he retired. Commissioner Roger Goodell called him one of the finest men in NFL history. And I can tell you this, partner, one of the most exciting players we'll ever see.
He was trying to go back to more there. That'll bring up second down.
And 10.
To throw again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Wilson will throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
3-yard loss.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To throw again is Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To Penny. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Trying to improvise. Oh, you saw that.
Yo, I just threw the ball.
Torn back across his body. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this across.
I just threw the ball. Come on, yo, that's bull crap. I wasn't supposed to throw it.
3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing
That wasn't, come on, I wasn't supposed to throw that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That's some BS. They know I wasn't supposed to throw
Credit
that.
here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Come on with this bullshit.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That's the end of
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
14.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Shaquille Griffin.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
But he had me throw 2 bullshit interceptions, man, on this guy. He sucked.
And the 49ers add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Come on, man. He made me throw that ball. That shit.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson, flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe try it, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
Dunbar. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Ending up winning this game.
And he's going to take this.
Come on, man.
To the Seahawks.
He trying to hike it quick.
39 yards there, a big one.
28-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Francisco.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up fourth down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in.
Ah, that's bullshit. Come on, man. What? You got fucking lucky they threw the ball for me fucking twice. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, you knew that ball was getting thrown on his own. So much duck rust, my man was wide open, yo. Come on, man. Yeah, it's all good. The game did it to me. All right, you got a game because the game did it to me. You know you can't fuck with me, though. Yeah, you gotta go to work, so I'm gonna beat your ass and get him off. Oh, he was pissed? What?
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool. Yeah, act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist.